folks, it's Gordon Page. I'm at the Spirit of Flight Foundation Museum in Nampa, Idaho. I don't know about you guys, but I love the sound of a radial engine fighter airplane, especially at low level, flying overhead like we just heard. The thing is pulling that thing along is usually a gigantic propeller. And in today's episode, I want to tell you about a Curtiss electric propeller that we recovered many, many years ago off an island outside of Seattle. That was a rusted piece of junk. I found it on eBay, took a chance on it, and then went over on a ferry with a pickup with a friend of mine, and we actually deinstalled it, got it out of there, brought it back over to Everett, Washington, and restored it. And during that process, which wasn't an easy thing to do, we discovered the propeller is an early Curtiss electric variant. And we're still not clear today if it's either off of the B-26 Marauder or off an early model P-47. Maybe it was used on both. We're not really clear about it. But what we are clear about is that it took us many years to do the restoration of this, and then to actually move it from Colorado. It's been in storage for 5 years down there, and we brought it back up here to Nampa. Yeah, you forget about how grease will actually get dirt and stuff in it, and it doesn't fit very well. So we did about 5 trial runs on this thing to get the blades back in the hub. And then I finally figured out, oh yeah, I got to redo all the grease and the bearings and everything in it. That took about a day and a half. And then I got my friend John Flanagan, who's an actual Top Gun F-14 guy, suckered him into coming over and helping me install this thing. It's about 650 pounds, 14-foot diameter. It took about a full day to finally put this thing back together. And it's a heck of a prop. It's a hollow steel propeller. And there's actually a guy that got shot with flak at one point in a P-47. And this picture that I'll show you here in just a bit shows you how this piece of flak went right through the propeller. And somehow it didn't come apart. And the guy made it back to base. It's an incredible story. So next time you're in the area, not just for our museum, but any museum, you see a giant propeller hanging on the wall, hanging on an airplane, sitting on the ground, about to be put back together and then installed somewhere, maybe you'll have a new appreciation. We'd love for you to come see what we put on display here at the museum. And again, it's just not easy to do this stuff, folks. This propeller, we're very happy to have it in the collection, but boy, is it a beast. And I think I actually got an email the other day from a friend of mine, Jay Whistler, said, "Son, that is one big prop," and he's not kidding. So if you're in the area, stop by the Spirit of Flight, check it out, and let us know if you got any leads out there. See any other cool items, propellers, aircraft projects. We have a wish list like a lot of museums do, things we're looking for to add to the collection, and we're hopeful that you guys can stop by and see the latest edition, this Curtiss electric propeller.